Hi guys, welcome back to Pot Spots. Mark here. Normally we're going over sports cards, comics, Pokemon cards, Magic the Gatherings, but today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to start a documentary, and we're going to be releasing it bi-weekly, weekly, as we go, as the growth goes. And what it's about is, like I said, the channel was built for lighthearted sports and stuff, but I can make it whatever I want it to make it. And my brother came to me and he would like to document this, and hopefully it can help people. He's on a recovery path, and it has nothing to do with me. I'm just recording and here for support. We are family, and he's going to tell his story, and we're going to keep it up to date. And he's going to be checking in and showing the progress, and that's what we're going to be helping him with. So it's going to be his name's Justin, and shortly he's going to be on and going over his story and talking with you guys. But just want to give everybody a heads up. We're not going over cards, not going over anything like that today. But this is a true story of recovery, trying to do right and get better. So that's what we're documenting here today. So he's going to tell his story, and he's very strong. So, all right.
My name's Justin Chandler. I am Mark's younger brother, and I have been battling an addiction to heroin for the last 10 years of my life.
It's okay. It's okay. And you can't win great battles against weak opponents. So.
It's a lot harder than I thought it was.
I agree, man. I agree. It's not about sitting here looking at that camera and looking at yourself saying that. You're just being honest with yourself. So, you don't have to do this.
No, that's all right.
Okay, I know you said you wanted to, but you don't have to. But this will keep you accountable too. This, like you said, your idea here, but
This started, I'd say, my early 20s. I think it was 21, 22.
yeah, came from possibly doing Ritalin.
Yeah,
kid.
doing Adderall at first, and then pain pills second came, and then heroin, and eventually I started using needles. But as of today, I've been clean for a week.
That's something to be proud of.
And
it's not your first time, though, you've tried to get sober.
No, this isn't my first time. I've been sober for, I was sober, 2 years? Almost?
About that. And you did great. But that's okay. That doesn't make you a bad person. What do you weigh?
My weight right now is like 150.
Right.
You're amazing.
Yeah, if you want to, because we're going to continue with these videos. That's the idea. And, and let people know that's what we're doing here is to continue with these
documenting.
Videos. We're documenting this because you're going to beat it. I believe in you.
So, this is me now, and we're going to continue to do this weekly, and you'll see me gain weight throughout the process. Take it off?
Because they're going to see the growth.
This is how skinny I am now.
And tell a little bit about yourself. You're tattoos.
Yeah, young decisions, stupid choices.
That's okay. That's yours.
My addiction has been not just rough on me, but my family. I've stole from them. In and out of jail. And it's time all that shit stops. I'm
It's
thinking.
overwhelming. I get it. Take a deep breath. You're talking to your soul.
Just trying to think what else to say for right now.
You don't have to say anything else if you don't want to. Maybe what your goals are, what you're trying to accomplish.
The ultimate goal is to not use again, stay sober, learn what my triggers are that makes me want to go and use, or what I can better do not to use. Eventually, I'll get a haircut and clean my face.
Well, and in the short time rehab, we've gone through detox.
I've already went through detox, so we didn't document that part of it because that's hell.
That was week 1.
Yeah, this is me being able to actually somewhat function and focus a little bit without getting fuzzy headed. But I am looking into getting into a possible rehab still that can help me long more. But
and help you with those triggers.
And help me with the triggers. And
tell them a little bit about yourself other than your problems, because you're a good person.
You're
not a bad person.
I just make bad choices using drugs. But that's it. I mean, it alters your mind. It warps it to think that what you're doing at the time isn't wrong, and you justify why you're stealing or this or that to get the money to get high. And it's not even, for me, it wasn't even so much a high. It was just to get rid of whatever I'm dealing with inside emotionally.
Yeah. And takes a lot of courage.
I didn't think it was going to be this hard.
That's why we're doing it. You said it might be a good idea. And I got a platform to do it. So, let's,
Should I talk about mom or?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why. That's a big reason you want to get clean. We want to get clean.
So my mother recently passed away in September, and my using got way worse. I'm not using it as an excuse, but it did. So that's a lot where the emotion's coming from, is because I made a promise to her that I would get clean. And a week ago, in the middle of the night, I was high, asleep, and my mother and a friend of mine that recently passed away from an overdose came to me in a dream. And it was just like this overwhelming sense of fear that I had to get clean. When I woke up, I was already withdrawing from not having dope in my system, which has never happened. It was about 1:30 in the morning. I drove to my buddy's house, Tommy, and banged on his door, and he came out and was begging him for help. We went from there to detox. They told me I had to get a 24-hour COVID test. I went to a hospital, all in withdrawal, full-blown withdrawal, which if you've ever done heroin or put in pills, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not easy to do anything other than want to get high. I sat at the hospital for 7 hours, did it, made my appointment, and 2 days or a day later I was in detox. and then this is where I'm at now.
Yesterday was Bob's birthday.
Yesterday, the 17th was my mother's birthday, and I was clean on my mother's birthday.
That's a big one.
I haven't been clean on my mother's birthday or mine or anybody's or even giving a shit about anybody else's birthday when I'm getting high. It felt good.
It's the first of many. Do you think she came to you in the dream?
Yeah, big time. I still feel it like right now. That fear from when I woke up hasn't left me.
Fear of God.
Fear of, I don't know, death maybe. I feel like I might have been knocking at death's door, or I might have,
Yeah, it's very.
Maybe she had something to do with me. I might not have woken up. I don't know. But when I did, it was bad. And I've kept that fear with me since. Every time I talk about it or bring it up, it scares the shit out of me.
Do you feel that's kind of a good thing?
Yeah. Anytime I think about using, like right now, I'm just talking about it, and if I was to think, like, I leave this camera and I go out the door right there, I can scheme or plot or whatever, get money, and I can go get high. But it scares me.
You've never felt that before? You gotta find strength to find it.
Oh, it scares the shit out of me. And I've never had that fear. Normally it's a welcoming, like, let's go. I'm gonna go get high. I'm gonna not feel this way anymore. I'm not gonna feel this emotion. But
Just the tissues are getting on your eyes and stuff.
But since that night, I had a dream about my mother and Eddie. It's just I'm scared.
Well,
And it's good because I've never really lived with a fear or felt that a kind of emotion, I guess. And so, in a positive note, that fear has driven me so far to being clean for a week, which is really good. And that's the ultimate goal for myself, is to continue to stay clean and not use.
but that's why we're documenting it.
I don't remember if I said how old I am now.
Yeah, tell your age.
I was in my 20s when I started using. I'm 32 now. I'll be 33 in a matter of a week or so, few days. So yeah, like 10 years, over 10 years of on and off, in and out of rehab, going to jail. Not really so much rehab. I've done one rehab in the last 10 years. If I go again here soon, it'll be the second one. But all the other times I've ever been clean is when I went to jail and gotten out. And honestly, up until last year, I was clean, doing good. Had a bunch of money in my banking account, and I threw it all away. Job, everything. To the point where I was back on the streets, sleeping in my truck, stealing from stores to get high. Not even really get high, just numb me inside from the emotions that I'm feeling. about my mother's death, about my failure, going back to being an addict. That I didn't stay clean, that I went back and used. It's not easy. But I have nobody to blame but myself.
But this isn't about blame.
No, I know. It's accountability.
Right.
You know, like nobody forced me to do or in the beginning, but it was, you know, I was young. It was relief. I was stressed out back then, you know, with having a little one and shit. And
your daughter. Talk about Andrea.
I'd read that by now.
Okay.
But
which is fair. You know, this is the first step.
Yeah.
And if we look 15 steps ahead, we'll stumble over the next one. So
I think for right now, it's probably best. And then as I feel better, because I'm sweating so bad right now.
It's good. Honesty. You're talking to your soul. You're not talking to the world right now. You're looking at that camera that's looking back at you, that screen.
Yeah.
And, you know, the replay there, and that's, you're talking to your soul, buddy. You're fixing it. This is the step to healing it. And if you can help somebody along the way, that's why you're wanting to document.
That's another.
Because you feel you can help.
Another reason, that I'm doing this is because I feel, only one person or whatnot sees it and makes better choices. That's what I want. Or maybe this can help somebody in some way. To just talk about their issues or what they're going through.
I think that's good. I think that's a lot for.
Yeah.
Come here. I love you. I love you too. Thank you for doing this. I got you in.